Hello, family. God bless you. Thought we would do our words of inspiration out in God's beautiful atmosphere this morning. We're going to be talking all this week about the wealthy place. Get that in your spirit. That's what we commanded this morning during prayer, the wealthy place. And we're going to talk about how do we get to the wealthy place. The wealthy place. There are three definitions that we gave you on the wealthy place. We're going to be talking about those. We're going to be talking about the places we got to get through in order to get to the wealthy place. See, before you can get to the wealthy place, you got to get through the troubled places. But thank you all for joining us this morning. We're going to have a great discussion. Just wanted to come out here. Look, y'all, look at my garden. I don't know how to flip my camera, but let me see if I can just show it to you all. Y'all, look at that. I got all types of greens. I got some tomatoes. You can see my. Can y'all see my tomatoes? Where? There they are. There. Look at that garden. I got these little raised bed gardens. Thought I'd show this to you. I got some blueberry bushes and a lemon tree over there growing. Got some. What else? I got some watermelons, and I don't know, but they're looking pretty good, y'all. And I got a whole bunch of peppers, jalapeno peppers. What's the really hot ones? Sriracha. Uh, red peppers. Oh well. God bless you all. Pastor just going on. Pastor Will, give me my word of inspiration. Listen, I just want to thank you all for joining me this morning. So Psalm 66 says, "Thou hast caused men to ride over our heads." Um, you took us through the fire and through the water, but thou bringest us into the wealthy place. The wealthy place, I give you three definitions of that. The wealthy place is a place of safety. The wealthy place is a place that is well watered or a place of nourishment. And the wealthy place is a place of great abundance. It's a place of great abundance. And God intended for us to get to that wealthy place. But in order to get to the wealthy place, we got to get through some other places. Some other places. Now, these other places, place of struggle, a place of fire, a place of water, a place of being nearly burnt up, a place of feel like you're drowning. Am I talking to anybody? Or I'm going to deal with these in the subsequent days. Um, but one of the things that we got to remember is this wealthy place. Um, you know, most people, when they think of wealth, they only think of money. They only think of things, but you got to go deeper than that and stronger than that, because the Bible says, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? So God didn't want us focus on money and wealth, but he does have a wealthy place for us. He said, the blessings of the Lord that maketh rich and addeth no sorrow. So you got to ask yourself, okay, if God has this place and he wants us to get to this place, why? Why would God want us to get to the wealthy place? When in each of those definitions that I gave you, number one, safety. God, see, let me be real clear. You cannot build a life when you are not safe. You buying curtains on for your home, but the enemy just break in your home anytime you want. No, you gotta get some safety. You gotta get an alarm system. You gotta be packing. You gotta do something, because you can't live in insecure. And Psalms 91 says, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. And so that wealthy place is a place of safety. But then we talked about the wealthy place being a place not only that's of nourishment or being well watered. The 27th Psalm says, you will be like a tree planted by the rivers of water. Uh, Paul said, my God shall supply all your needs. And the Bible goes on to tell us that the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. The cattle on 1,000 hills are the Lord's. Silver and gold belongs to God. And so that place of nourishment being planted. That means that you're always going to be fed. And then there's this great abundance place, a place of great abundance. And that's not even about us. It's not even for us. You know what the wealth, you know what the place of abundance is about? The place of abundance is about God's promise to Abraham that through you shall all men be blessed. It is a place that we get to a place where we can bless others. There is a place of not enough. There's a place of just enough, but then there's a place of more than enough. And ultimately, the wealthy place is a place of more than enough. Not for me. Not that I can say, look at all my extra cars or my extra houses or my extra this or my extra that. It is a place that I can be a blessing to others, a place that I can be a blessing to others. Tomorrow, we're going to dig into and begin to discuss some of these other places that we got to get through so that we can get to the wealthy place. See, some people are trying to avoid certain places, and they want to avoid depression and avoid struggle and avoid pain and headache. But let me be real clear. No, the only way to is through. The only way to the wealthy place is through the troubled places. We're going to start dealing with those troubled places on tomorrow. But I want you to use today to command your morning by saying the wealthy place. I want you to put that in the chat. I want you to put that in the atmosphere. God is taking me through the wealthy place. I will not get stuck in the desert place. I talked about that in prayer this morning. I know the Bible says the poor you will have with you always, but baby, I'm not poor. I might be broke, but I'm not poor. Broke is a current situation, but poor is a mentality. And I'm not staying. You know, a lot of people stayed in desert places and live in desert places where there's no nourishment. If you look at our country, we have the East Coast and the West Coast. The country was populated first on the East Coast, and then some people decided to go to the West Coast, so they crossed the Great Plains and went to the West Coast. But you know, some people got stuck in the middle of the country. It's very sparsely populated. You know why? Because there's no nourishment. There's a desert place. It's a mountainous place. But some people allowed their mentality to get stuck. Remember that book, The Grapes of Wrath? They stuck in a desert place, the Okies and all of these places. But God never intended. I may be going through it, but I ain't staying in it. I'm getting to my wealthy place, the wealthy place. My time is up. This is called 5 Minutes to Live by with Pastor Will. Follow me on all your major podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Pocket Cast, Spotify, and share this. Put a comment in the chat and let me know that you're being blessed by this. And remember this, don't just live life, live a victorious life and have an amazing day.